Hey guys, Sean here,
Evan?
and we're here to do another collaboration review. Still gotta get that channel on, bud.
Yep. I should be getting internet soon. I just,
Good luck.
Yeah.
And for our next review, probably review number 9 that we've done together, is on Bram Stoker's Dracula. I will say it like that, and if you don't like it, you can kiss my hand.
Dracula.
So, Bram Stoker's Dracula is in 1992, about the year after we were born, American romantic horror film, and directed and produced by Francis Ford Coppola, based on the Dracula novel by Bram Stoker. It stars Gary Oldman as Count Dracula, Winona Ryder as Mina Harker, Anthony Hopkins, Hannibal Lecter himself, as Professor Abraham Van Helsing, and
Who's crazy in this?
Well, Lecter is crazy. And Keanu Reeves as Jonathan Harker. So this movie was, like we said, released back in 92, November 13, 92, with a runtime of 2 hours and 8 minutes. It had a $40 million budget and made back over $215.9 million in the box office.
That's good.
Yes. So, this movie basically covers the origin of Dracula about for first 5-10 minutes, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's basically just an adaptation of the book where he is in modern day and tries to...
Well, what was modern then?
Well, obviously.
I would say probably
Like
1880s, 1870s, probably.
I think it was 1400s, dude.
1400s, that long? It probably starts off in the 1400s, but... I mean, the scene where...
1897.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he's in 1897, having been, I guess, asleep for over 400 years. Wakes up in what was modern day back at the time. You know, meets this woman played by Winona Ryder, who basically is his wife reincarnated, and tries to, for whatever it takes, to get her to fall in love with him. That's pretty much the plot in a nutshell. Your thoughts, good sir?
Woo! I fucking love this movie.
Down boy.
You down?
No, put it this way. When my niece screams, it gives me a headache. I don't need it from you.
Yes, but I don't scream as loud as some wimpy ass kid.
You're lucky she's not here to call that.
Man, I'm gonna put that there because of the electricity or the radiation.
Anyway, though, speak.
Great movie. Great movie. First, I would talk about one of the first things I noticed. The soundtrack. Wow. Soundtrack in this is amazing. I think the guy who did it is Polish. I mean, he has a weird name. It's something like, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm just gonna say it's Polish. I know it's not Romanian. But the soundtrack is just amazing, really dark and haunting.
Well, it is a dark movie, dude.
Yes. Heck, I'll probably say darkest Dracula movie I've seen. Not to shit on Dracula Untold, I love that movie, but that was a bit on the light side. What is that doing?
I got phone messages. Keep talking.
The Gary Oldman, creepy ass Dracula. Creepy frickin' ass Dracula. I mean, some scenes he's handsome and charming, and the other scenes, I was like, he's got like a whole bunch of different appearances. He appears as a giant bat creature. He appears as a giant wolf creature. He appears as this really tall, disheveled-looking, pale-ass guy
with what looks like boobs for hair.
Oh my god, that hairstyle was... Holy shit.
No, dude, watch Adam J's review of Dracula Untold. He's like, he lists off the very Draculas over the years. He goes, booby head Dracula.
Yeah. I have a picture on this, but no, you're not gonna get. But yeah, it is ugly ass hair. Right? I'm sorry.
No, that's okay, man. Keep going.
Give me a minute.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, he has great performance, and personally, I thought the way I liked him the most was the way he looks on the cover when he looks like a
Normal.
gentleman.
It's normal.
Yeah, just his performance all around was just creepy.
And I'll say this. This is the first time, well, second time I've already seen this movie before, but first for Gary Oldman's career that I've known him. This is the first time I've ever seen him creepy.
Same here. Like I've actually seen this movie when I was like four or five. That was the first time I seen it. So like only 3 years after it came out. And I was creeped out by it. It gave me nightmares of that kid as a kid. And just that one of those first scenes with him, it was like Jonathan Harker shaving in the bathroom and he got some blood on him and the Dracula's like drinks the blood off it and he pretty much orgasms. He drinks the blood. And I'm like, dude, that's just no, yet. And yeah, this movie, a lot of orgasms, lots of orgasms.
Or was what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Okay, put it this way. I made a joke that I saw in a movie review where, and I know I mention him a lot, but he's one of my favorite YouTube movie critics.
Nostalgia critic?
Well, yes, that's one of them, but I'm about Film. When he reviewed the Carrie remake, he made a reference to the actress Piper Laurie, how he said it sounds like she's having an orgasm with each passing blade, and then plays a clip of her moaning, and then finishes, and he's like, and now, to complete the scene, and plays the footage from...
When Harry met Sally.
Thank you. Where that old lady says, I'll have what she's having. And so, in the scene where Lucy, right?
Yeah.
Where Lucy's, moaning for reasons we apparently have no idea, probably. I think because she's turning into a vampire or something.
Yeah, because he was like pretty much... The easiest way to explain it was he was having mental sex with her. That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
sex.
But yeah, after she was done, I paused the movie and I was like, and now, to complete the scene. And I clicked on the video on YouTube.
And now, I'll have what she's having. And I said that on multiple occasions. I was saying to Sean, wow, this movie's doing stuff to me. So it was like, there was some... I mean, I know it sounds sick, but the scene where Dracula as that wolf was just ravishing that girl, I was like, jeez, this movie is hot.
Yes, and apparently they eat children.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're feasting on children. These 3 vampire brides pretty much rape and then devour this horse.
Oh, and something funny. Have you seen the movie Spectre? Oh, of course, you're a Bond fan. But do you remember Monica Bellucci? Yeah, she's apparently one of the brides. I did not recognize her, though.
Me neither. Oh, yeah, and then you don't see it exactly, but there's this scene when the 3 brides are all getting it on with Jonathan Harker, played by Keanu Reeves.
Oh, yeah.
And even though you don't see it, one of them pretty much bites his pecker, and I'm like, oh, jeez.
I'm pretty sure that did not feel good.
I don't know.
You're sick. You are sick.
I don't know, but this movie
is strange.
It's strange, but it's hot. This movie is actually, it's erotic.
To you, maybe.
I mean, heck, this movie, with how much stuff there was implied.
I'm pretty sure if this movie was meant to be erotic, it would have its own category.
Yeah, it's erotic vampire.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yes, but one thing I would say about this,
horror
romance, Twilight, this is not.
Well, obviously, you weirdo. But yeah, and also for the Saw fans, one, why are we getting another movie? Secondly, Dr. Gordon's in this movie.
Carrie
Elways. Yeah, which I thought was funny. And this is before Liar Liar. Which I thought was funny.
He was kind of an asshole in this movie.
Everybody's an asshole in this movie.
Van Helsing wasn't he? He was awesome. He was kick-ass. I especially like that scene where after, oh my gosh, that scene. They're, oh my god.
I look how it's my channel. You're the one talking the most.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Well, you're not saying anything. But...
It's because I'm letting you go on.
Well, yeah, that's okay. So the scene, they're looking for Lucy, who's turned. She's going into her crypt with this 3-year-old kid about ready to ravish her, and I'm like, wow. And she's just ugly as shit and scary. And then, so they're in there about to ambush her. What does she do? She drops the kid on her head. I'm like, hey, great
parenting.
yeah, great parenting.
But yeah, I'm gonna cut you off now so I can actually speak. Hope you don't mind.
Yes.
I mean, I thought the visuals were great. The actors, they all give good performances. The effects, the costumes, the set designs, that all looks top notch. Even the score I thought was good.
Yeah, I'll never figure out how to pronounce that guy's name though.
What, the composer?
Yeah, I was like,
dude, don't even try.
His first name was spelled something like Wacjlehj. I'm just gonna call him Wacklaw because that's what it sounds like. It looks like Wacklaw.
But yeah, Gary Oldman's fucking creepy in this movie.
Oh yeah.
And I never thought
All
I'd see.
The vampires are creepy.
I would never thought I'd see Gary Oldman creepy. And I've seen Harry Potter and Batman, and he's creepier in this. How's that possible?
He's Dracula.
No, Luke Evans is Dracula.
This guy is Dracula way before Luke Evans.
I know, I'm just picking on him.
Luke Evans has wet dreams about Gary Oldman's Dracula.
No, but it's like, when Luke Evans goes to bed at night, he looks under there for Gary Oldman.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, I couldn't make it.
I'm sorry. But yeah, I agree. I mean, the only complaint I had about this really was some of the camera shots were kind of rushed and just didn't seem right at times. Mm-hmm. Especially during the last segment when they were riding on the horses, going after the carriage.
That whole ending took place within 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And it felt a little rushed.
Yeah.
For 25 minutes.
Yeah, that's like half an hour, and yet it feels rushed. Wow. Ironic.
Irony.
Irony.
See who edited this movie? It doesn't say.
Doesn't say Harley Swan on the back of that.
So yeah, you want to keep talking?
Sure. Here you go. Did we mention who the movie was done by? The company?
Hang on, let me get that. It was done by American Zoetrope and Ostris Films. For those who don't know, American Zoetrope is actually one of Coppola's companies that he founded.
Osiris Films, and distributed by Columbia Pictures.
But yeah, I only know that because I saw the Star Wars bonus disc, and that's where Lucas originally took Star Wars to before I think Coppola passed on it or something.
Interesting.
Or maybe it was the TX movie he was gonna have Coppola produce. I don't remember.
I know, this movie was great. Interesting fact, there was also video games based on this movie.
I did not know this.
There was one on Super Nintendo and another one on Genesis, and I'm thinking...
Genesis? Das ist wahr.
What's that?
Watch Nostalgia Critic.
Oh, okay. I've actually played it, and I have it. I'll play it tomorrow when I get home.
Cool.
But yeah, this movie, really nothing wrong with it.
Not really.
Other than a few weird scenes where the camera wasn't operated in a great way. That's pretty much the only problems with it. Story's good. It pretty much follows exactly the way the book was.
Plus, it adds the origin in the beginning.
And plus, the way the narration was done, it was good. Mm-hmm. I mean, the voice, which I think was just Keanu Reeves, was. I mean,
it's a little bit of everybody.
Yeah, they read it in a way where it's not off-putting, yet it's not. Yet it gives, off-putting by being too much, but it offers enough of it that someone who might not have ever read the book or might not be aware of the origin or the storyline behind Dracula, like someone who might went into this knowing really nothing about Dracula, could be able to get a good idea of what the story is.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I knew a little bit about Dracula going in, though.
Yeah. Well, I knew a lot about it because I'm Romanian and I've heard all kinds of...
congratulations.
My great-grandfather would tell me a lot of stories as a kid about Romania and their folklore and stuff. So I pretty much grew up with a love for vampires and all this kind of folklore and stuff. It's part of my heritage. Sue me.
I'll sue you for $1 million. You said sue you. Anything else you got to say?
I think we covered it.
That sounds about right.
Now, all pretty much have left to do is just give our ratings.
Well, then you go first.
9.5.
I'd say about 8. I mean, mostly because they rushed the ending.
Yeah.
And also the character, there's a character named in here, Renfield. I don't think we really needed him.
Well, he is in like pretty much every single Dracula thing.
Except Dracula Untold.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's in the book.
Yeah, but he didn't have a place in this movie. He's barely in it. If you add up his screen time, it's maybe 5 minutes. Maybe less.
Yeah, but pretty much just about everything Dracula related has him in it.
Except Dracula Untold.
Yeah, but that's an origin. That's before.
Still Dracula related.
Yeah.
You said everything Dracula related.
I said just about everything.
Still, you said.
I said just about.
It's related, though.
You know what? I don't give a flying rat's ass.
Dude, I'm messing with you. You know that. But yeah, you give it, what, 9?
Yeah.
Give it about 8. That's about it.
I'll give it. Yeah.
So yeah, basically just take Renfield out of the movie and not rush the ending.
Yeah, but even though he's not in that much, he does the actor.
Okay, the actor
who plays him
a good performance. I'll give him that. But
I don't even
what
know
does the character add? But literally, what does the character add to the story at all?
He is
other than Dracula's servant. What does that character add to the storyline? Exactly.
Give me a minute. I had this discussion before. Well, in all fairness, he was the one who...
No.
Yes. He was the one who convinced Mina to try to look into her soul more.
Why? He could have done that. Might have another character do that. Like Gary Oldman.
Yeah, but she was the one who was confused from the first place, and he was the one who reassured her.
Wow, one thing. Aside from that, it's nothing.
And don't say her husband is going to help that Carrie Elway's guy, because he was a dick. He was just an idiot. Carrie Elway's character is the Dick Jones of this movie.
So yeah, that's pretty much our review of Dracula, or as it's called, Bram Stoker's Dracula. You know, I know it's a little unrelated, but it kind of is. I really wish they'd make a Dracula Untold 2, because in that way they could actually adapt the novel.
I agree there.
Because the way the movie ended, it ends with him in modern day meeting Mina. Give me sequel!
Yes.
So we'll end it there before we go nuts. So yeah, he gives it a 9, I give it an 8. And that's our review of Bram Stoker's Dracula. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See ya.